Is this Crazy Monday? That's the name of the show. This Crazy Monday. What it do, baby? It's your boy DJ Finger coming to y'all live on a crazy. I think we gonna call this shit Crazy Monday because we here already turned up, already acting crazy, laughing, messing with each other. So first thing we gotta do is thank God, giving honor to God, man. Hey, thank you God for giving me this blessing, man, to keep doing what I do, giving me this voice and creating this show. It's growing, y'all. It's growing. It's growing. I'm so excited, man. I'm really excited because more stuff is coming to the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank God for that, and also I want to thank that brother JoJo. Some folks don't know his name JoJo, but that's my name. I call him his real name. It was Dwight, but I call him JoJo, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We always got nicknames for each other. So man, I always thank JoJo, man, for giving me this, man. He set me down right before he left and gave me some instructions. Some people might not believe the instructions that he gave me, but he gave me instructions, man, and I will not stray for these instructions no matter. Understand me? So that's why y'all keep seeing me every day. So I'm here. I'm here with MC Sweets, and
What it do, baby?
we on mic it, baby.
Over here.
Come on, make it do what it do, baby. Like I said, it's your boy DJ Frank. I'm glad to see y'all up with your boy. Sorry I'm late,
What it
y'all.
do, what it do, what it do, baby.
So I'm late, y'all, and like I said, we here. We had a couple of stuff we were running on. We were trying to make sure we get everything together, get all the PR stuff together and stuff like that. So we got JD in the back, y'all.
Good morning.
Y'all hear JD? JD.
I'm in the back, but I'm here.
He got here, y'all. So he running a little behind. So Sweets on the blog like she always do, y'all. Checking out blog, our gossip, find out what's going on in the world, and Hey, what we talking? Do you got a day topic? Cause our PR person sent it to me. And she sent it to me in an email. She was sending it to me on the phone, but she started sending it to me in an email now because we moving on up in the world like diamonds and pearls, all we can be. What? Oh, okay. What you say? You ain't got your mic. Oh, I can't hear nothing.
It was morals or money. Which one is needed to survive?
Morals or money? Which one of them is needed to survive? Morals or money? Yeah. What it do, Sharonda? We on now. Sure is. I'm sorry we was running a little behind. I apologize. I got a
That's
couple
right.
texts and a couple emails. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, JD. JD helped me out. See how we working as a team. We coming as a panel and JD back here.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. He ain't lying. We up early on a Monday morning, y'all. Sweet, look at Sweet. See, Sweet's trying to control herself and behave and do her. But we ain't gonna let her.
She's trying to find her.
Yeah,
zen.
we ain't gonna let her. She
Her
part of the
zen.
team now. See, she how a lady they try to keep us under control. She got two boys in the same room together. And we turned up. She got to deal with this on a daily basis. Okay. Okay, how?
Hold on.
See, he got that special phone. You know what I'm saying? My phone, you just touch the button. Okay.
You just touched the button on mine, but I got to be the one to touch it.
Oh, he got that special fingerprint phone.
Fingerprint, yeah.
Fingerprint. Finger. Okay. Morals or money, which is necessary to survive? That's the first question of the day. And we got two questions today. The second question is, and do we deal with racism? How do we deal with racism now? Since the stuff is popping off now, how do we deal with racism now?
Okay.
What we doing? Allow?
What you got?
I don't know what you doing over here. Sweet's over here plugging me into some. I don't know where I'm going. She just plugging me. see how my blog person. Just move the phone over there where you at.
He said, just move the phone over there.
Just take it on.
Yeah, right, yonder.
Take it on over there. You know what I'm saying? How you doing today, JD?
I'm actually doing pretty. I'm awake now. I woke up a little late.
How you feel about? What do you think people gonna say about morals or money?
With morals or money, it would be good to have morals before you get the money, because if you get the money and you don't have the morals, you're gonna pretty much be screwed as a person because you don't really know how to act. You know how folks get money and they just lose their mind and they have no idea what to do with the money and then they use it up, lose it, give it away,
That was Messenger.
things of that nature. So, that's my take on it. I think you have to have both to survive. Well, not to live, but to survive. I mean, you have to have both. You have to have both. There needs to be a balance with everything that you do, but you have to have both because you have to have money in a capitalist society, which is what we live in at the present moment. You have to have money to be able to, pay your bills, buy your food, buy your supplies, buy things that you need for your family and stuff of that nature. And then, of course, you have to have morals because you got to treat people the right way. You got to treat yourself the right way. And if you don't have any type of moral barometer, as Steve Harvey said at one time, I think he made it up, but anyway, if you don't have that, you could end up screwing yourself out of your own money because let's just say you treating somebody wrong that could fix your car for free.
Yeah.
Now you got to go pay somebody to pay to fix your car because you didn't do them right. You didn't treat them right. You didn't have the morals that you should have had to treat the person right. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that's how I see it.
I feel the way.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because we was looking back at you.
What happened? I said the wrong word.
No, you said what you that's right. I agree.
Cause she turned around, she looked at me like,
I know. I was looking at her too. I was like,
what did he just say? I'm like, I said the wrong word. Did I
I was
cuss?
looking
If
at
I
her like,
cuss,
what
I'm
is-
sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to cuss if I did.
No, you good.
Because I'm looking at you in the camera and I'm like, okay, I see the shades and everything, but I didn't see the shades. So
Oh yeah, she didn't. Okay,
I see
yeah,
JD.
yeah,
See JD. You know who JD was?
yeah. JD Walker.
Hey, what you ain't doing? What?
Yeah, that's right.
This is what you got now. See? So
Skin 30. Quarter past skin. But yeah, that's what I think about money and morals. Yeah.
y'all see how morning show though started off on the Monday morning. We're just trying to get y'all laugh.
Just get your blood pumping, you know.
Because see, everybody needs to laugh. Everybody's so tight and going through some things and some more different stuff. But you know what? I think some people will they would take money before morals. I know some people, they will sell their soul to morals, to money, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be just like, they don't care about nothing else, they don't care about you or anything else.
You, your family, no nothing. They family, they after the money.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. And that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Are we in that world now? I'm just like, man,
Been there. I agree. We kind of been there.
I mean, these last few days, I've really been soul searching. I've really been thinking. I try not to look at too much of the news and stuff. And then I'm just asking the question, what's wrong with us?
Some of us are angry.
You know what I'm saying? I know we are
Some
angry,
others
but if we
can't
keep,
stand to see their brothers doing better than the next.
and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the other race right now. I'm talking about our race.
How can I do?
How can I help you help yourself?
What happened to a lot of the black-owned businesses? I'm in Memphis. This is a black city. All the black-owned business. I grew up with I knew friends that parents owned
They
business
up
like
and
a corner
relocated.
store or a laundromat or cleaners or a shoe repair or a mechanic shop or they own something. Where are all those people at that's complaining that, you know what I'm saying, we don't own anything? And we'll let stuff close up. We won't take care of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at a lot of our houses in the neighborhoods, our black neighborhoods. Look how the neighborhood look. We won't keep it up. You know what I'm saying? We'll let a car sit until that boy get out of jail. He might have to do 10 years. That car sitting in that front yard for 10 years. They don't move it, they don't fix it, they don't wash it, they don't clean it up, they don't move it around, nothing. I know some people might be even sleeping in that car. You know how somebody get down a little, they say, well, we ain't got no real, but you sleep in the car there. You know what I'm saying? So, JD, talk to me. What's going on though?
Well, as
I
far
like them glass, JD. I gotta give me some of
I
them.
got
too.
these at the beauty supply store. You
For
hear me?
real?
Yeah, I did. I was going to get some grease for my hair. And I like these shades. I put them on. I'm like, these are like Willy Wonka joints.
Bro, I gotta
chocolate
I gotta go to the part of the city. I gotta give me some.
Yeah, so you don't need to go to beauty supply. So you
I gotta go party.
kinda
I got some
clean
new. I got some new stuff came in over the weekend though,
Oh,
y'all.
I should have said that.
So did. I got a box of stuff came in over the weekend.
Why?
Y'all
Why?
look at-
Yeah,
in the bags
you
and
know what?
everything else,
I knew it was. I was like, what is all this?
I got a little stuff came in on the weekend. I had a delivery box. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down. You understand me? Wait till that green screen, boy. It's going down. I got some
I
of
look
stuff.
back like it was back there. I was like, oh, that ain't it. But as far as the black businesses, they're still around, and there's a lot
But
of them.
do they help each other?
I can't say if they do or not because
Like the Green Book. You
trying to-
remember they had the Green Book, you know what I'm saying? The Green Book had black business where people on the line from here to one location to another location with all the black owned business where people could network with each other.
that needs to get back going, and it kind of is. I got a list of like restaurants that are black owned and operated.
Okay.
So I
Dig
can,
that. Dig that.
I'm gonna post that on Facebook today because I got it. And I
Okay.
screenshot it the other day. So but we need to do that. We have to promote. We have to promote each other without having our hand out saying, "Hey, look, I did this for you. I did that for you. So what you got for me?" No,
Yeah.
I did this for you because I want you to succeed.
Yes.
I did this for you and I would want you to come and do the exact same thing for me. If I got a business and you might go to a part of town I've never been to, and they might say, "Well, you know what, JD got a wing shop out there in North Memphis, and it's real good, but they got vegan food there too. Put me in an area where I'm not, and then that way those people say, well, you know what, because you know people will go to different places to get food."
Yeah.
And then they would carry back to their own little comfortable homes, neighborhoods, and stuff like that. And you know who I'm talking about. And they'll spend that money. Let's let them spend money with us like we've been throwing our money away with them this whole time. Because
Yes.
we'll do that. We'll go and spend all kind of money, and then we'll complain when we don't get treated right. But then we got somebody right around the corner from where we live, and we will drive right past them. I ain't finna go in there. I ain't finna patronize them. I don't fool with them. You don't even know them. And you might be blood kin to them.
Yep.
You know, so I think we just have to do better as a whole to support everybody.
Some kin don't support their own.
That's true.
That's true.
That is true.
Hey, y'all. I don't mean to sound like I'm begging or
Be the best hairdresser in the whole family.
I don't mean to sound like I'm
They
begging or
won't even come to you.
Yeah.
They won't even come to you. You
I
could
know.
be the best damn hairdresser in the whole family. They won't even come to you.
why is that then? Cause I hear different people say that, like I got cousins like maybe work on cars, right? And they get mad because family members will call them
wanna
all
pay
week
'em.
about
They
something
don't
to
wanna
car,
pay 'em.
and then when it's time to actually get their car fixed, they go somebody else.
They'd rather pay somebody else $200-$300, $500 for whatever, and
Why we like that though?
instead of paying their own kind.
Yeah, why we like that?
Or their family member.
How can you go to a beauty supply store and let a Chinese lady tell you what look good on you? I'm just saying, that's your color. How the hell you know that's my damn color? You just gonna put that color, and it's crazy because we the biggest consumers
In the world.
in the world, especially black women. Black women spend a lot of money on hair, clothes, nails, where they look,
Our whole damn appearance.
the way your man look. My wife buy my clothes.
Yeah.
She said I take it had for me to get older to let her start buying my clothes because I won't buy certain colors. But she know what's look good on me. You know what I'm saying? I might not. I might look in the mirror. You know how you look in the mirror, you look at that shit, and you be like, "Oh yeah, it look good." But when you step outside, somebody be just like, "Who dressed your ass?" Be like, "No, you need to turn around. You don't look right." You know what I'm saying? And so women are the biggest consumers. They buy a lot of stuff. Women got clothes in their closet. They got the tag on it that
Still got
they
the
ain't
tags
never
on it.
wore.
Wigs too.
Yeah, wigs. How
I'm
y'all?
sorry, I wasn't trying to be funny, but I'm saying because
How y'all think I'm getting all these wigs now? Women just like, oh, he needs some wigs. Oh, I got shit I ain't even wore before.
Man, I don't even think I want this.
Yeah, put like this. I got a box. I got a box of.
Wear that no more.
I'm through with that. I wore that last year.
Look, I got a box of wigs. My wife went through the wigs and picked some out for herself. She was like, oh no, you. I was like, how you gonna go through my shit? They
Got
sent me this. This is mine. She was like, no.
Got him.
This don't look like yours.
Yeah.
This is mine now. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Y'all mad too.
Got him.
She was like, too bad, go on there, enjoy the little wigs you got.
Yeah.
But women are a big consumer. JD, I can't, You keep moving to east side. See, y'all, this is what's going
You the
on.
only one moving, man. I'm sitting. I'm sitting.
Because I got a shiny head and I keep looking.
I see that. You ain't lying. I see what you're saying. When you,
But the reason I said I didn't want to seem like I'm big and anything like that. But y'all see we rotating mics around. We need donations, y'all. It ain't like y'all don't see what we doing every day. If y'all sponsor black people, sponsor us. Help us out. We need another camera so y'all like seeing Sweets over there. She need her own camera. There's a lot of dudes sitting out there be looking at Sweet, especially that. Remember the other? What was that your show Wednesday night? What was that show? It was the meow Cougars night. She had on that. Yeah, she had on like that Cougar. Did you see it, JD?
I saw it when I got off of the when I left the racetrack. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I saw you
Man.
like you had your leg crossed. I'm like,
Man, I was laying across the floor like
yeah.
Hugh
I'm like,
Hefner.
what is Joe doing? Joe look like he supposed to have an ascot on him. You know,
We was at the
or
bunny.
something.
We was at the bunny ranch.
Y'all ain't
At the-
ready, 'cause I
we was
know
at the
about
Cougar
some
Ranch.
donations. Donate for some costumes for me.
I see, Sweet on mine wearing the
Yeah.
costumes. she gonna shop, gonna go online. She gonna pick out the boots and everything. She gonna have the fuck 'em girl boots on. The Cougar girl.
What
Fuck
are,
'em.
Joe? What are those?
You
Like,
never, you she don't hear.
what are you
He don't know
say
about
that again? What kind of boots are they?
The fuck 'em girl boots.
Fuck them, girl.
That's
boots.
when the women put them boots on, they come up to about almost to their knees, and when they put them on, that's when they feel women power, and they be like, "Fuck them, girl," and then all the other girls good, and they join in. They next thing you know, it be like a little chin. They be like,
Is it an
"Fuck 'em,
out? Is it
girl.
like an
Fuck 'em,
outfit
girl.
that go
Fuck
with the
'em,
boots,
fuck
or
'em,
what?
fuck 'em,
Is it
fuck
just
'em,
boots?
Fuck 'em, fuck 'em, girl. Fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em, girl.
That sounds like some boots you whoop somebody on.
Man, that's what they want. It be like women power when they put them boots on. They come on about their heels. Oh shit! They have a little short dress on, a little skirt or something. You can see the little thighs from a certain point. Oh shit! They badass then.
Yeah.
They got the fucking girl boots on.
Fuck
Other girl women be.
Anyway,
I learned something today, Jack. I learned something. Sweet, you got something for us? Because he done went off the deep end. Get him. Reel him back in, please.
Hold on. I'm trying to get myself together. Y'all see what the morning show is about
first of
today.
all,
See, she came and she like, oh, she put up, say it one time, Sweet.
I was with you all the way until you did the march, though. You was like, I was like, dang.
Well, they be in it. I be looking at them too. I be just sitting. I get
You
out
went
the,
to who won the
I get
world?
the, look. I get the fuck out the way.
I'm glad you support the girls.
Oh yeah, I be watching them. I get out of the way. Cause I be like, they up now. They don't got their hair done, their nails done. They looking good, smelling good. They don't got massages and all that. See, dudes be messing up. They be sitting somewhere looking and stuff. Man, that woman don't spend a $200, $300, $400, $500 on herself, and they sitting there looking at other dudes. They be looking at these women. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of women out there.
Speak, Joe.
I'm just saying, they don't spend a lot of money smelling good. You hear JD back there? JD ain't lying.
He ain't lying, though.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of women,
He not.
especially cougars. Men just don't know. Women. If a man just take his time, listen to what she got to say, even if she ain't talking about shit. Just listen. Keep your mouth closed. Don't say shit. Just sit there and look at her. And when you look at her like this.
I wasn't ready.
I know you were. That's why I said when you
about
look
to
at
say something.
when you look at them, that's how you just catch them off guard. You just look at them and be just like, "What you want to say, baby?" I'm listening right now. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's what you just keep your mouth closed. Cause see, that's all she wants. See, women and men are different. If men get to talk, you talking too much. Just be quiet and just listen. She gonna say a bunch of stuff. Just agree. Anything she say, even if it's wrong, you just shake your head and agree. I'm teaching y'all something today, man. Just agree and shake your head. Don't say nothing. Cause when you say something, she already ready to argue. That's in a women's.
We are not ready to debate.
Yes, it is. I guarantee.
Not all the time. Not
I can
all the
open this
time.
door right now.
Sometimes we want your honest opinion.
I can open this door
But
right.
some men lie.
Hold on.
Some men lie just to
What's-
make it sound
Did
good.
you not just see the trash man go by then? You seen trash man? My wife heard the trash man. I can go in there and say, I forgot to take trash out. I'm going to turn the mic up so y'all can hear her cuss me the hell out. Cause she know I know today was trash day. See what I'm saying? See how y'all
So,
women
but
do?
did you take the trash out?
I
this
took trash
time?
out.
You just want to start.
I just want to start some shit. You see what I'm saying? I already took trash out. I knew that. She knew I took the trash out. She heard me because she seen me getting trash around the house.
Why
but
would she say something if she already heard you?
Cause y'all
We
won.
only speak on when
Cause
we
see,
don't
that's
hear
what.
it.
See, if she could hear me
We
right
only say something when you didn't do it.
now. See, if she could hear me right now,
We only
she'll
say
probably
something
hit me
when
with
you
something.
didn't do it.
See.
We
But see,
know when you do it, we ain't gonna say nothing.
I know, but see, women.
Why
like
would
that.
we say something when we know you did it?
But see, men, keep your mouth closed. Don't say nothing. See what I'm saying? See how she look out.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
You see what I'm saying? Even if I
You
mean
ain't
it,
did nothing to be sorry about.
even if I didn't mean it, I still say it. See, y'all see how my tongue is? It's wicked. Wicked. I'ma say, she gonna say, watch this. Open that door.
I'm not getting in that.
Oh, okay.
Man. I told you I'm not here.
I don't think I was gonna tell her Sinbad loose.
Well, I'm not gonna open up.
Sinbad ain't loose though. I was just gonna start some mess. Sweet's just involved in it. She gonna be just like, Sweet, why you ain't tell me he was loose? She gonna be like, that was
I'm
Joe.
gonna be quiet.
Yeah, see,
Because
she-
if I ain't said nothing, she gonna know you lying.
So, men, don't say nothing. Let that woman get dressed, smell good, and wait. See, man, I don't know if men don't want nothing. What you think, JD? You think men don't like these young boys? Don't like these women like we used to like them?
Man.
Cause see, I don't
Don't
want.
start
Look,
there. Hey,
hold
look.
on. This is what I don't want.
Okay.
I don't want that one of these young girls. They don't know. They don't. It ain't. I don't know. I'd rather have me a cougar if I'm gonna take one. I ain't lying. I'm real talk. I'd rather take a cougar than one of these young girls. Cause I was at the restaurant. Oh no, that's Coco. I had a panic attack yesterday. We was at Big Lot, and the young lady that was ringing our shit up was a young girl. She had a shitload of makeup on, really nice looking, pretty. She was standing there, but she had a phone sitting there, and she would look at her phone and ring up one item. Look at her phone and ring up another item. She had 10 people in her goddamn line. When I got there, I'm looking what I said what I was gonna do when I get to that point when I'm dealing with a woman. She looked when she kept looking, she couldn't even look at her damn phone call. I would look at her damn face. Like if you look at that goddamn phone again, I'ma pop off. You know what I'm saying?
Did she look at the phone?
She looked at it, and then I started acting like I was having one of them attacks.
I
Cause
don't
see,
believe you were acting. I believe you really did. You
the
probably-
manager was standing there, and I'm looking at the manager like, y'all got 2 goddamn registers open, and y'all got 10 people in each line. And the dude that get in the line, he ain't taking his phone, so he getting folks up out of his line. She keep looking at her damn phone, and and my thing is, what's going on with us? So I don't want that one of them young girls, cause see, she got too much going on.
Too distracted.
A older woman, a cougar, she know exactly what she wants. She already done got her hair done. She already smell good. This young girl might not smell good. She might not know how to wash a cootie yet.
Oh man.
I'm just saying the cougar know how to wash it. She know how to, what was that, feminine wash?
Honey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
So, these young girls
I'm gonna
don't.
tell you like this. I know some older ass women that don't know how to wash their ass too.
Ugh.
So,
Man, come on, don't mess it up for the cougars.
So
I
it
had
ain't
my-
got shit to do with her age. It's about what the fuck you know and who taught your ass how to wash your ass.
Hold on, say it. Let JD say it. Hold on, say it, JD.
Sheila.
That's nasty. Ah, we got nothing something to sanitize us. You brought up on some nasty person that ain't washed it. And I'm not saying a woman; it could be a man.
Yeah, people in general.
Yeah, just people. You walk, a woman thinking this dude, he all nice looking. He got on some nice clothes and stuff like that, but he pull them clothes off, and you be just like, oh shit, you smell like nuts.
Go take your shower, baby.
Smell like high blood pressure.
Pressure's up.
I think it's time for you to go.
Hey, Sweets, remember we was talking about how we are feet people? How some men, when their feet all jacked up, they don't want to take their socks off. You know how some dude feet jack there, they be looking down like, oh shit. No, cause you know dude jack if he swim in his socks.
Then try to pump his nuts, try to make it seem like, man, what's up? Like,
Rub his feet against your legs.
I start looking at my feet.
Motherfucker
Nigga,
swimming.
don't be scratching me with them goddamn claws.
Eagle talons.
Hey, I know some dudes out there right now looking down at their damn feet like, fuck them.
Go get them done. Don't let Ling Ling do your feet.
Lily ain't checking that day. She finna
Ling Ling gonna make
check it
you
like,
feel good. Ling Ling gonna have you talking in tongue, but them feet gonna be looking 10 times better.
Man, cause women like that. Cause I think, you know what I'm saying, when you dating or something like that, and you dating her, I said, people look at everything about you. You know what your nails look like, you know, on your hand, what your feet look like, you know, how you built. You know what I'm saying. If you're a man, do you got man boobies? You know what I'm saying. Women say, I sit and listen. You know what I'm saying. Cause women look over there, look at, he got some man boobs. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh shit.
I be like, why the hell he ain't put no damn beat on up under there?
See what I'm saying? See,
Rob and say no.
And don't have
he be standing there with his nipples hard. I'm sexy and I want it. I'm sexy and I want it.
please help me.
Welcome to the morning show, y'all. We crunk on the morning. And you know sometimes you know how you come.
I
and
needed this.
You gonna be
Cause
crunk up.
I
Yeah.
was mad. I was ready
Yeah,
to
she
pop
crunk.
off this morning. I said I'm finna get on this show and start some shit.
What nobody popped your space, was it?
No, it ain't have to be. You don't know what I went through this morning.
Well, just
But I don't even want to talk about it because I'm having
Okay,
a good
don't
time.
go there then.
I'm having a good
We stay in the
time.
zone then. Let's stay in the zone then. Let's stay in the zone. Don't go there then.
I'm off of it.
Yeah, get off of it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in trouble this time, so let me stay out of trouble.
Yeah. We can see what I'm saying. But y'all, we need equipment, y'all. JD need a mic, Sweets need a mic with a little fresh stuff on. You know, she won't want
I want
so,
them look
so, hey man, if y'all like
or
Sweets,
a real cute gold sparkle.
ooh, look at she wants something. Cause see,
What?
cause what about your little cat outfit? We had got off of that. We was in there. Then something happened. Then we got off of that. Let's go back to the cat outfit.
Don't be talking about my.
You got something else
goodness.
special? You got something
I
else you want to?
might. But
Hey.
y'all ain't ready because y'all done put a serious topic on my show and everything.
Hey,
I'm like, oh, wait a minute, who?
Tiff,
What happened? Like, I thought I was
Tiff?
like the free, the laid back, talk about the real.
we
but
talked
you
to-
know,
see,
talk
Ti-
about the nasty.
Tiff is
stuff,
our-
but you
the-
know, ooh,
Tiffany Williams.
yeah, I
She's
guess I
a-
need to be a school teacher.
No. Ooh. Well, shit. Look, you said something. I was talking about something else. Then you said school teacher. I was like, what? Hold on, what she say? I looked back at JD. I was like, JD, what she say?
I'm not, hey.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a costume.
I was like, JD,
Hold on, I can make it.
JD, have you been a bad boy today?
Go back to school teacher.
Do you need detention? JD need detention today. You gonna stay after school? You go to the corner, little boy. JD.
Curfew. My mom was, I gotta be home soon. The bell rings, so I'm out of
No, not today, JD. You have detention.
here. Am I being detained?
Yes, you is.
Racism.
Yeah, come get these people.
Hey, hey, that's what it is. See, but what you that's all you gonna
That would be cool if I did that though. But
don't do no police later though, cause you know folks have been scared. That one, I don't think that'll be good. To come in and beat the shit out of us. Yeah, I'm trying. Beat the shit out of me. I'm scared.
say it loud.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm cold. Somebody hold me. Fat. Oh shit. I'm going down. I know everybody just rocking. You know.
That's why I be hitting you because you ain't listening to me. I said say it loud.
I can't cause I'm scared. You know when you was getting the shit. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Your mama tell you to be quiet. You know how you be. Why she hit you again after she tell you to be quiet? I got some more sniffles in me.
Quiet that shit up.
Shit, I got the, and then that should be like all in your stomach. You can't stop that shit. You a child. Beat the shit out of you and then tell you to be quiet. Yeah. Fat. No. How many parents don't choke the shit out their kids? You know, instead of just whooping them or so, they just did something. You was in the kitchen or something talking. You had told their head be quiet, and they just still in there run their damn mouth. They don't got to that side where you just slipped or snapped or something and just grabbed their ass. That scared the shit out their head because they don't do that shit no more.
Nah, I think it's illegal or something.
No, it ain't. Tiff, Sweet said, what happened to her topic for the week? What up, little boy, man?
Said racism. You said how we gonna deal with racism. How do we deal with racism now? That was the other question.
Yeah, how do we deal with racism now since all that shit don't hit the fan?
Stop.
Everybody got like the eyebrow look up. I can even see the eyebrows looking through JD glasses.
Stop trying to reverse it. Look, man, if you've been having racism going on for all these centuries, they favorite number is 400 years, so we're gonna use that. For 400 years, we've been dealing with this racism.
Yes.
Why are we trying to reverse racism, meaning going back to where it didn't happen? That means it's another 400 some years, and usually the problem always is not as long as the solution. The solution gonna take longer to do than the problem. So let's just stop trying to erase. I mean, not stop trying to erase, but let's erase it instead of trying to reverse it, because ain't no need of going backwards. We already been there. We know what that road looks like. So let's just fucking stop it. Excuse my language, but fucking stop it. Yeah. You know, everybody, if there's a communication line that they say that it's there, but it's an imaginary line. It's not really there. We tell y'all, hey, look, this is what's going on. We're being treated like this. We're being treated like that. And the first thing you hear is, well, what about black on black crime? Why do we even treat each other the way that we do in the first place, unless we saw a model of people treating us that way?
First of all, it ain't got nothing to do with black on black crime
At all.
It's white on white crime all over America. Everybody have their own crime in their own race. The thing is, why are you still killing us like we're just animals? Like you just don't give a care. I don't want to cuss because I'm trying to do better.
But it's like gasoline, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep firing up.
You shoot us. Like, I saw a little video of a young lady and a guy. They was in the middle of the street protesting, holding up a sign. Other people got in the street, but then they started, I guess the officers that was lined up in the line was just, I guess they threatened them somehow, and they all just so happened to scatter. But these two people, out of nowhere, shots fired. They hit the girl.
Talking about in the face with the beanbag? The rubber bullet? Yeah, it was a rubber bullet.
I don't know, but the white guy went out there and carried her out and everything.
Yeah, it was a rubber bullet.
What was the point? What was the point of that?
The old 72-year-old white dude where they pushed him real hard and bust his head open.
They do not care about harming us, period. Yeah. But let us take a couple of their little kids' lives. Oh, back in the day we got home. Dogs ate us up. Yeah. I'm just saying. It's easy for them to do that shit. But they don't see they dehumanizing us. But we are the ones that actually build them up.
Yeah.
We built them up.
We are the kings and queens.
We taught them everything that they know right now. We helped raise their kids.
Raise them for them.
Exactly. But look at their kids today. They hate their parents.
And they can't stay away from
Did y'all hit a little white girl that recorded her parents being racism, and she recorded it and she she put it for the public, and she was boo-hooing and crying, and she stayed down in Louisiana, and she was like, I got to get the hell up out this goddamn racist ass state with all these racist rednecks that's teaching racism. She said, my own damn parents. She said, I just recorded this shit and let y'all hear the racism coming out of my own house.
It's definitely a learned, not even a learned trait. It's a taught and forced upon trait. Boy, you gonna have to treat them like this because this is how they get in act. They get in line this way. No, it don't work like that. I've literally met people who tell me that they had to split from their parents because their parents were racist and they didn't feel that way.
Yes.
They didn't like that they treated people the way that they did. And they be like, well, you might have went to a school where it was all Caucasians, but I go to a school where I'm the only white person there. So times are different. Things are not the same. When my parents were growing up, my mom got bused from an all black school to an all white school. There was a big problem there. You see what I'm saying? So you have to look at the whole big picture. Yes, we have a problem. Yes, we got to have some self accountability, but at the same time, we ain't gonna be the only ones constantly being held accountable for the shit that we do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cuss today a little bit.
Yeah.
For the shit that we do to each other and in the world, we cannot be the only ones held accountable for because somebody taught us how to do it. Somebody taught us to act like this. Somebody put us in a situation to where, I tell you what, you ain't never broke a law a day in your life. You never stolen anything. Spend 5 years in jail with people who don't do nothing but steal and see don't you find out how to do it. You're going to be a thief. You're going to be a professional thief after that 5 years, and you ain't going to have no other choice because you had to survive. You're putting yourself in a situation where you have to be able to react based off of what's being in front of you. You're going to be a product of whatever environment you're involved in. If you have a baby right now, and then you and your family move to, let's say, England, that child, along with you, is going to have an English accent. Why? Because that's a product of that environment that child has been. That's the only environment that child knows. So if you put a whole race of people, I tell you what, tell somebody something 7 times, they can know it to be a lie, but it'll still start to sink in as if it's true. That's just 7 times.
That's a psychologist sometimes.
Right? So now just imagine,
Yeah.
now just multiply that times 400 and some odd years. And you're doing it to a whole race of people. Now you have a constant, it's constantly coming at you. You see it at church, you see it at school, and then when you go home, you see it at your parents tell you that, your older brothers and sisters teach you that, your grandparents, and everybody tell you the same thing. You be like, no, this is not right. But at the same time, everybody says that it is. The truth starts to sound like a lie, and the lie starts to sound like the truth. Because that's
Man.
all you've been fed.
JD, you hit us deep, ain't you?
No.
JD you went deep.
That's just how it is, man. You
JD
can't-
went deep real quick on the fap. I'm tell you, but
Because you got to look at, like I just get so tired of hearing, okay, black on black crime. People commit crimes based off of the area where they live.
Yes.
Nobody is finna travel for 4 or 5 hours to go and commit a crime when you can do that same shit right around the corner from your house. No matter what race you are. You could be a black person, you could be a white person.
You're
You
correct.
see what I'm saying? People commit crimes in their own general vicinities. And then they go back home.
Like that shit
Unless
happen.
it's something major.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about white collar crimes, then you're going to go downtown and do what you got to do. You going back to your house then. But other than that, man, you gotta, if 2 people are in a relationship and it don't work, it's both of their fault. So don't sit up here and say, well, black people got to stop doing this to each other. They got to stop treating each other like that. Well, you stop doing this shit. If y'all wasn't out here killing us and making us feel like our lives weren't important, then maybe we wouldn't see each other like our lives weren't important.
Yep.
I know I can kill a black person and then I'm not going to get hardly no time. But then let me kill a white person. It's going to be a big difference with my sentencing.
Miss Miller said, "What about?" Oh, go ahead.
You gonna read it?
That's good.
I can read it. But
Pass them.
Oh,
Miss
need
Miller
another mic,
said,
y'all.
What about the judge parked her car? We got a person calling. Oh, what happened?
Oh, that was my sister.
Call her back.
What's up?
Hello.
Hey, good morning, sis. Can you hear us?
Hey, how y'all do?
We're doing pretty good. Talk to us.
How y'all doing? I just left this walkthrough. I'm a proud mama. My baby is a for sure graduate. You heard me?
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, congratulations.
Dorshawn finally graduated. DJ Shawnee boy.
Hanging. You heard me? My baby a for sure graduate of this 2020. You hear me?
Yep. Where you at?
We just walked through that. He right here. He right here with me.
All right. Tell him congratulations. Congratulations, effort. We got you on the air. Everybody can hear that you graduated.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it, everybody. Appreciate it.
So everybody know you graduated. That's DJ Shonda, boy. Y'all just ain't seen him in a while. He my nephew who always used to be with me all the time DJing, y'all. So we glad that he finally done graduated. That's another brother that don't walk across that stage and got that diploma, y'all. So we always appreciative of that, man. Hope he take it further and do more with it. So anything you want to say to out there the Facebook world while we got you on there?
Tell him I did.
Hell, ain't nothing you gotta say?
He said he did it.
Well, I ain't got nothing to say, but really, I did. You know what I'm saying? Not too many make it like me. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I made
good.
it.
That's a powerful statement. Yes, it is.
So we proud of your nephew. So I'll see you probably sometime today. You know I will.
Okay.
All right, keep listening to the show. Tune in. We on live right now. Everybody say congratulations to you right now.
Okay. Tell him I said.
So we glad nephew graduated. That's nephew. He usually always with me, but he was trying to get a lot of school and stuff together and stuff like that, y'all. So we always proud of that, man. He doing good, very good kid, and hopefully now he done graduated. He now become a good man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that now he can step out into his next stage of life and be a something good for society. So, hey. We talk about some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? JD hit us with something hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Because we so hypocritical to everybody, but we won't do a self-check with ourselves.
No, they need to self-check their people too.
But I'm just saying.
No, because I know we are hard on ourselves.
We hard on
We
ourselves.
hard on our own people, but they need to get their goddamn people in check.
Yes, but
They killing us.
Yes, but we still have to.
I'm trying to figure out. They still can take our babies' lives, your sons, daughters, and everybody.
I agree with all that.
Off of traffic signs. Come on, somebody.
But
I'm just trying to figure out, like the judge, like Miss Miller said, the judge park her car across. What you doing? Across the line of protest and spit on a face of a 17-year-old black young man. What was the point?
And I agree
Your
with that.
parent, you learn shit. They ain't teach you manners.
And
They
then
ain't teach
what
you
I'm
home
getting
training.
what I'm getting at is
If a person ain't physically touching you, why are you doing this to us?
yes, but
We
what I'm
supposed to
getting
be
at.
able to protest in peace.
when
And now
we
if we can't
protest in
protest
peace-
in peace, what we gonna do? Have guns on us and still protest? And then when they start shooting us, we shoot their ass back? For every person, another person. For every 1 of ours, 2, 3, 4 of them. I'm just saying.
Yes, I agree with
I'm
all of
just
that.
saying.
I agree with all that. But what I'm saying is, we still
It
have
ain't
to.
about black on black crime.
I ain't talking about black on crime.
What you talking about then?
I said we still have to teach each other,
gotta teach
our
each other,
our
yes.
own brothers. How much crime on black
'Cause
crime?
friends
Hold on, listen.
killing friends. And
I
I'm
know,
trying to
listen,
figure
listen.
out why is that too.
Listen, how much black on black crime did we have last night? That ain't have shit to do with no damn riots. How many people's house got broken into last night? How many people's cars got stole last night? That had shit to do with no damn rioting.
Well, they're
Hold on,
gonna
listen.
blame it on the pandemic because
No, you
they
can't
don't
blame
have
shit on no damn
women.
pandemic. When you came outside this morning, your goddamn car was gone, and you had to be at work this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm still talking about us still. You know what I'm saying? Because we still broke into a bunch of shit. We got all kind of shoes and all kind of shit. What that shit mean? We got TV. I seen a lady with Ben. Hold on. Y'all know I'm with that mess. So you know I like shit now. Don't get me wrong. You know I love to see shit acting up crazy old shit. I seen the motherfuckers in Chicago on that damn train. And they was throwing goddamn 50-inch TVs off that motherfucker. Only thing I was waiting on now. Y'all get me? I'm with that shit. So, hey, it is what the fuck it is. You out there doing what you doing. I waiting on somebody to get, a lady or somebody to get hit with one of them goddamn TVs. That's what the fuck I was waiting on, because I needed some shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on top of them damn trains, don't open the motherfuckers up. Y'all throwing shit all off the train. I'm from Lamont Garden. I used to ride train home when I wasn't supposed to. I got a lot of friends got their goddamn legs cut off by them damn trains. Well, we got to run to their goddamn parents screaming because one of our partner got his leg because he flipped off the train because there's a certain way you supposed to jump off the train and all, and he didn't do it right and got his damn leg cut off. So imagine a person that don't know none of those rules standing out there waiting on folks to throw shit up out the train, and she didn't see that damn microwave coming. Cause they just throwing the shit off the train. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get shit that she don't know what she getting. She just whatever they throw out, I'm just scavenging and picking that shit up. And I'm not just saying the black race. I'm talking about all races.
Everybody needs to hold themselves accountable.
Yeah, I'm
first.
talking about every race. I ain't talking about just the black race. That's why I'm trying to hold Sweets down. I'm talking about not just the black I'm talking about. I'm talking
But
about everybody.
we are the only ones who everybody in the world says that we need to hold ourselves accountable. I think that was what she was getting at, because that's all you hear. You don't hear people saying, hey, this white cop just shot this black kid in the face with a rubber bullet, and all they was doing was just standing there with a sign. And then come back and say, well, you know, these cops need to hold each other accountable. They're not going to do that. They're not saying, well, if a white person commits a racial crime, a racially infused crime, nobody is saying that, well, the white race needs to get them in check. They're not telling them, go back and get your folks in check. They're not telling them that. Then they're going to say, well, maybe he had a problem. Something was wrong with him. He had a mental issue. We can't sit up here and look at the whole race because one person did something wrong. Okay, so why we had to do that with us? If somebody black does something, black folks do this, black folks do that, and black folks need to get everybody in the black community in check. We need to teach each other. We need to pull each other up. Okay, yeah, we do need to do that. But why is it that if one of us does something, it's all of us, and if one of y'all do something, it's just that one person?
Yep.
Because if I sit up here and say, well, you know what? Jim Jones made them folks drink that Kool-Aid. David Koresh had a shootout with all of them ATF and FBI agents. I'm not talking about the whole white race. I'm talking about those particular people who did that. Yep. But then you come back and then somebody does something like, oh, I don't know, Mike Vick. Now all of a sudden, oh, throw him away. Throw him in the garbage. Throw him in the jail and throw away the key. Why? Because he was doing something that was disrespectful.
All black people that got pit bulls make their dogs fight.
Right. Sometime when they gonna get out there and they gonna get it in.
You got a pit bull. Your pit bull ain't vicious at all. You looking like my pit bull ain't vicious. But now since Michael Vick pit bull was fighting,
now
pit bull is vicious.
there lies a conundrum, because guess what? That lets you know that dogs are probably more important in their lives than ours are.
Oh shit.
Right?
You saying something else now?
I'm just saying, because when Mike Vick, them folks wanted him to go to jail for the whole stint. However, as long as the law would allow him to be in jail, they want him to be there that long. Okay, so let's go back to these cops that's killing these kids and doing stuff like that. And we ain't talking about no criminals. We're talking about cops that's killing kids and doing stuff that they didn't do anything. They're not armed, and it's 9 of y'all, and y'all laying on top of this baby, and y'all suffocate him, or y'all choke him, or y'all shoot him, or whatever the case is. When somebody gets shot 51 times, is that not a little bit overboard? They get fired. And before they get fired, they end up having a little 2-week vacation. Come on, man.
Hey, question for you. What do you do if you're a dude as a real man and you know you ain't did nothing wrong, and you get pushed into that corner where you feel your heartbeat leaving your body? What do? Do you defend yourself, or do you let your heart stop beating?
It's a double-edged sword. Because most of the time, both of those things happen regardless if you wanted to or not. You can try to think your way out of it. You're going to either fight your way out. What does adrenaline do? It either makes you fight or flight. Either you going to fight or you're going to flight. So either one, you're going to fight, which means you're assaulting an officer, or you're going to flight, which means you're going to run, which means you're evading the risk. Either way it go, you're going to jail. And before you go to jail, they're going to probably they're going to put hands, feet, and billy clubs on you. Because that was then. Now they're just shooting. The first, let me tell you something. If you get pulled up for a traffic stop, you're doing 5 miles over the speed limit. Why is the first thing the police officer does when they get to your window is unsnap their firearm? Why? I was doing 5 miles over the speed limit. The speed limit is 40. I'm going 45. You pulled me over. You come up to my window. You know I pulled you over, and you unsnap your weapon. That let me know you're ready. You're preparing to use your firearm, not your brain. Okay, not your mace, not your billy club. Not your flashlight, because everything that they got on their belt is usually used as some type of weapon. The first thing you're going to do is use your most deadly force possible. Why? I was only going 5 miles over the speed limit. And then they want to say, well, you know, they were probably afraid for their lives. Why? You got all the weapons? Everything that you got on your body, including that badge, can be used to take me out, and I won't be able to do nothing about it. And then they say, well, don't argue with them. Just have your day in court. What if I never make it to the courthouse? What if I never make it to jail? I got to go to jail to get a court date to go to court, right? So if I got to go to court to hash this out with this officer who's trying to be a racist towards me or trying to do whatever towards me, then what if I never make it there? So that's my take on it, man. I'm sorry I'm so passionate, man. I didn't have some issues in my life where I literally was not. I tell you a quick story. I went over to my friend's house, and down the hall, my friend's girlfriend lived down the hall, and her boyfriend had got into it. He slapped her, something like that. She called the police and ran and came down there where my friend lives. Me and my other partner, we pull up to the house. The chick done already called the police, so when we get there, here come the police. Ask me what they did when they saw us. They slammed us on the ground. See that shit when they put their knee in your neck? I done been through that shit too many times, and I couldn't breathe. So I know what that shit feels like. If he had his knee on my neck for 9 minutes or whatever the case is, I would have been gone. I would have been a t-shirt. I would have been a hashtag. So with that being said, I know what it's like. And I didn't do anything but pulled up. I wasn't the guy that they was looking for. He had already left. Why? Because she called the police while he was hitting her, and she got out the house. So he gets in the car, and he leaves. So when the police pulled up, they see 4 niggas standing on the side of the street, and they threw us on the ground. And when she came out, now what y'all doing? That's not him. He ran. He left. Ma'am, are you the one that called us? Yes. Okay, tell us what happened. They still got us on the ground in handcuffs, face down, in the dirt. That's just one instance that I had to deal with that. I ain't gonna go back to high school when I had to deal with that type of shit. Yep. And here again, like I said, I didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. All we did was pull. We didn't know what was going on until after the police left. Like, man, what the fuck just happened? Oh yeah, what you call had hit her just at the third. She called the police, and that's what they did to us.
Yeah. Hey, so question for you. So why you think the police was created?
To catch slaves. Why you ask me if you didn't want you? You think I'm joking? I'm dead serious. Huh? I ain't lying.
We knew your answer.
Oh, okay. I was just a little rhetorical. I was like, man, look, you shit.
You didn't hear me say, watch
Don't
this
get
question.
me started, Jack.
I said, watch this question.
I'm just trying to tell you what it is, man.
I said, watch this. I know you. I said, oh.
God hates a liar, and I'm telling you what God loves. I'm telling you the truth.
I said, watch this.
When them folks ran away from the plantation, the slave owner didn't go and try to find them folks.
They created.
The overseers them did. Who was the overseers? The officers. They had badges, all of that. What they had with them? Rifles, dogs. Come on, man.
I just asked the question. I knew you might know the history where where it came from. So that's why you on the panel. You know, you are
on the panel.
Yeah,
okay.
you got knowledge. When we need to know something, we just look back and say, he ain't lying.
He ain't lying. Y'all done had me. I'm coming up my back. Glad I got warm. That Jack.
I just asked the question.
I
you know what I'm
see
saying?
it.
Because this is something that has evolved to nowadays.
Marcus says
What Marcus say?
the same laws hold police in check, just
Okay.
like us.
He said most of the same laws hold police in check just like us.
In public, they do. In public, they do. They're supposed to, but that's not actually what happens.
You hear that, Mo?
You ask most of these cops, they bleed blue. What they say when something happened to one of them, blue lives matter. You ever seen a blue person walking around? No. But what they call the boys in blue, the police.
Yes.
So yes, he's right. They're the same laws that we have to abide by. They're supposed to abide by them as well. Hey, them folk work for us. Last time I checked, if you're a taxpayer, the police department, the fire department, them folks, they work for us because we pay their check. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it gets behind closed doors, it's a different ball game.
So how you feel about them dudes that call your phone lately? You know how them dudes be wanting you to make a donation to the police department and all this shit happening. I know they getting a lot of folks hanging up in their face because they call me all the time. Hey, Mr. Finger, you gonna make a donation to the police department? No, because you make a donation, they give you a little sticker to put on the back of your car.
I don't need y'all sticker. I got my own stickers I can put on the back.
I be
of my
thinking,
car.
give me a little sticker, I can do 100 on the highway.
Man, I don't even want. I'm straight because see, once you get into that realm, it's kind of like whose side you on.
Yeah.
Because when something like this pops off, you the one riding around in your vehicle, in your personal vehicle. You're not a cop, but you got a sticker that you got from the cops, so you know what they're gonna see when most of the time when people see that, they see, oh, you a cop.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a cop.
But you know something? I'm kind of special though, cause you know
You are special.
I celebrate anybody holiday.
Right.
I ain't got to be your damn religion. If you don't celebrate and it sound good or a good holiday, I'm gonna celebrate it with you. You know what I'm saying? Hanukkah, Passover, Ash Day, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get off? I'm getting off. What they said we off that day? Okay, I'm cool. I come on with the little hat on my head and everything, little Jewish rabbi hat. You know what I'm saying? Patting, whatever. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I think is something else, some foolishness or some kind of mess. Reason I say that, look at little kids. Little kids that tell the truth.
True.
If it's a jack or crazy preacher or something like that, watch little kids. They become the preacher. They jump around, they throw each other up. You be laughing. I be thinking that shit's so funny.
Because they looking at the person up there in the pulpit like he playing.
He playing.
He dancing and doing all this stuff right here, so I'm gonna do the same thing.
See, I was that little kid.
Me too.
I see that. I was just
Still
like,
am.
I was just like, oh, is he? Can I do that too? My granddad would be like, I'd be like, he playing, why I can't play?
Bruh, I used to see folks actually practice on how they gonna catch the Holy Ghost.
On Saturday or something, I come around, you looking through people's house.
It be Sunday evening, like the next, you know what I'm saying? Like they getting ready, like the next, like we going to a visiting church or whatever the case is. So if that beat come in, they already like, dude, I've been dancing all my life. So how you gonna sit up here and dance to a beat that's that fast without practice?
Man, I seen an old lady get it.
And
Her
be
the
on
old,
beat. I'm like, where you get that footwork from?
when she was out, and when they got to the certain like the little choral part, man, she broke it out like she came back up. I was like, man, I like this church. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got I got up, I started practicing on routines at home myself. I was like, okay, when they play the music next time, I'm gonna have my. Oh,
He made it. I think it just popped up.
okay. Mo said, if you know the rights, there is no behind closed doors.
You ever been in an interrogation room, brother?
You hear that, Mo? He said, you talking. He said, you ever been in?
Have you ever been inside of an interrogation room? Because, yeah, that is some closed doors, and they will use a lot of it. The stuff that y'all be seeing on First 48, that's light. That's light work. They just go in there and they talk to you and they try to scare you with their words and stuff like that. But you can know your rights all you want to. I tell you what, somebody come to your house right now, the police come to your house and say, we don't have a warrant, but we need to search your house. If they make you feel fearful enough, you'll let them search your house. Even though, yeah, they're violating your Fourth Amendment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But if they make you feel like you done something wrong and you don't know that they can't come in, that gonna be the behind closed doors right there.
How many dudes don't got something thrown in their car when they said first you couldn't search it, then they finally said they can search it, and when they search it, they be like, "Oh, look what we found in your car."
You be like, how did you find that when it was never in there?
You know what I'm saying? I got a cousin right now doing time that he got something planted on, but because his history, they were like, "Oh, we got you."
Joe, you ever seen that movie Gang Related with Tupac? They were trying to find out who committed that murder, and they had the gun, and every time they brought somebody in, they would try to make them touch the gun. They'd be like, "Hey man, ain't that your gun?" Dude picked it up and said, "Nah, that's not my gun." He said, "Well, your fingerprints is all over it."
Yep.
It happens. It does happen.
Yep.
Now I'm not saying and he's right. If you know your rights, put like this. Sandra Bland knew her rights. May she rest in power. Sandra Bland knew her rights. That was the reason why when they pulled her over, the stuff that she was saying to them, they couldn't deal with that. And that picture that they took of her, I don't think that she was actually still here when they took that picture. So yeah, you could we should know our rights. We should study the Constitution. We should know law. But at the same time, the same laws that apply to us are supposed to apply to other people, and it doesn't really apply to them as strenuous as it does for us in a lot of instances.
Yeah.
And y'all, everybody who's been watching these protests and the riots and stuff since it's been going on, you can look at these people and tell they don't like Sweets just said, they don't care about harming us physically. If they'll shoot a 9-year-old white girl in the face with a rubber bullet and she ain't doing nothing but standing there, what make you think they wouldn't shoot a 250-pound, 6'8" black man, all muscle, with real bullets?
He shot with him more than one time.
That's why they whooped Rodney King. Remember when Rodney King beating happened?
Yeah.
They didn't know they was being recorded. They was kicking them and they was punching them. These are not supposed to be used by the police. If a police officer shoots you in the head, okay, that's going against their training. They train to shoot you in the torso because that's where all your main organs are. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's people getting shot in the head by the police. What's up with that?
That's target practice.
That's target practice. And then if you go to the range, you know what they shooting at? They shooting at a black silhouette. If you look at the targets at the target range where the police practice at, when they practice shooting, it's a white sheet of paper and it's a black silhouette. It's not a person, but it's the fucking shit is black. That's what I'm saying. So what are you training to shoot at? What color are you training to shoot at?
Yes.
Black.
Yep.
It's not a black background with a white silhouette, or is it?
Be like that one black guy I seen running in the park. He had did something to the police. He called himself, and he was a big dude. He was slow, old dude. He just started running. The dude actually could have threw a stick at the dude's feet. It would have tangled up in the feet and made him fail. That's how slow he was running.
Right.
He shot him in the back about 4 or 5 times. Pow, 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 pow.
But now if somebody comes in my house while I'm there asleep with my kids and we in the bed at night, somebody kick the door in. And I go get my firearm and I start shooting. And I don't hit them in the front. And they're running away and the last shot, pow, hits them in the back. They said I did something wrong because the threat was no longer there. So that means if I got a gun to your head and I turn my back to you, I'm no longer a threat to you or your family or your life. Mm-hmm. That's how the laws work. So but you just did something to my son. You just did something to my daughter. I felt like everybody in this house life was in danger, and this is what I did. And you just so happen, oh, he got that thing. Pop, pop, pop. Let me run. And then the last shot actually hit him in the back. Now I'm gonna get charged. You know how them folks be breaking in folks' houses in the middle of the night and shit like that. Then next thing you know, when the police get there, the people who live there go to jail.
Yep.
Because the person who's breaking in didn't file charges. It's called criminal law. Who is it for? The criminal.
Yeah. Hey, JD teaching us today, y'all. JD hot today, boy.
It's a little warm. Squeeze, you want this microphone? Because I done got warm. I done got warm now. These folks here.
That's why I stopped talking. I ain't finna be mad.
Look,
I ain't finna work myself up
JD don't got.
and catch a cramp and a heart attack over here being a shit.
Hey, JD went through
I'm
what
tired
we
of
went.
talking about it.
Look, JD went through what we had last week and the week before. Remember,
I'm tired of all these loose our ancestor spirits just jumping all around the world, just jumping. Everybody getting angry.
Ain't it? How did it work? Make it to London?
There's a lot of black people there.
It's a lot of black people in London.
I'm just flicking through the TV and all of a sudden I see a major march in London. I was just like, what
They
the
might
hell
not
don't
be
happen here?
considered blood, but they are blood.
They're British.
You know.
Will.
But I hope y'all enjoying our topic
Right.
today. Thanks to Miss Tiffany Williams. Tiff Sweet still didn't get her Wednesday topic yet. So
Don't worry, I'm clever.
So
Depending on how I wake up on Wednesday,
JD
I'm gonna know exactly what I want to talk about.
JD, she be having little outfit. We want to see when people start making donations where she can make orders on little outfits, and we gonna be like, ooh.
I'm just still trying to come up with.
What about
a
like some
topic.
letter?
I'm trying to come up with a name for my show.
Yeah. What about
So-
leather or something? You wear leather like whips and chains and stuff like that?
I got a whip.
Ooh, she said she got a whip.
I
y'all.
need an outfit to go with
You
it.
gonna wear like the little heels, the little. You know what I'm saying? Something
So
sexy,
I don't know if
seductive.
I have a sex talk show or
It sound like
or
that when you
let's
did it.
talk show.
Yeah.
I don't know what my show is. So yeah, it's just however I wake up in the morning, I guess.
How long is it?
30 minutes segment.
Yeah, she do 30
Cause I be at
minutes.
work.
Yes, we had to catch her. You know what I'm saying? We be like on Dolomite with Eddie Murphy. We be changing costumes and everything. Got the set behind. You remember when they were doing the movie? Then they had fell apart. They were still doing.
But
They were laughing.
You'll never know what I'm gonna look like, cause I ain't gonna look like that in the morning. See, I strategize in the morning, and when my show comes, I look like whoever I want to be.
Cougar woman. when y'all need some sex talk, call Cougar Woman.
Oh, shut your mouth.
That sound like one of them old drinks or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, back then you could used to smoke cigarettes and stuff on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can't do that now. Well, we had that Camel.
Joe Campbell.
Joe Camel.
Joe Campbell.
You know what I'm saying? That was fun when we were growing. We had so many. You used to get toys and stuff in the cereal and stuff like that. You know,
MC Sweets out.
Sweets, you got to roll. We almost done.
I love
We got 5 more minutes and we out of y'all.
5 more minutes, nothing. I'm gonna go.
So, JD, you know, so you got anything you want to say before we get ready to get out of here?
Yeah, actually I do. Man, in life, I think what we get mistreated by so many people so often. It's just good and healthy to just treat ourselves right. Meaning personally, meaning get up every day in the morning, and just tell yourself you love yourself. You know, we spend a lot of time telling people that we love, hey, I love you and I care about you and I'm gonna be there for you. Tell yourself I love you. Tell yourself you're good enough. Tell yourself what they say on Saturday Night Live, you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. I think we need to treat ourselves better. And I think because Michael Jackson said it starts with the man in the mirror. So
Yep.
I didn't want to say that, Sweets. I did not want to say that. That's
I
why
ain't in this one.
and that's
That's
all.
her and JD
That's
back
all
here
I
with this
got.
mess.
Because yeah,
This
you
is
get
her
matter of fact,
JD
you
at
put
this.
that on your show and I'll chime in or something. Be like, yeah, you know what? Okay, I did hear something like that.
You gonna talk about that, Sweets, on your show?
She been
Yeah, Sweets said she gonna ask.
rating through the roof.
Hey, Tiff. Tiff, Sweets.
Nobody know.
Oh, okay.
It's a surprise.
Tiff, she got a
People
surprise for y'all
crazy.
Wednesday. Tune in to Wednesday Sweets show, Sex Talk. She said she got a surprise for y'all. Question: are y'all gonna be ready for it? I ain't in this one. I'm gonna let her and JD on this one.
Nah, I'll be.
Now, if they heard it, it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out there. She done
But-
already planted the seed.
Considering they don't never be able to hear me, let's just pray for the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna just let her and JD ride with this. one.
Crazy, man. I love it. I love it. I fit right in. I know I'm batshit crazy.
So I bet shit crazy too.
Yeah, we been through that though.
So hey, so
Forget about it, huh?
yeah. That's why you got Joey Finger on here.
Yeah. Joey Fingers.
So y'all, we out of here. We hope y'all tune in. We'll see y'all tomorrow with the topic. What's the tomorrow's topic?
It is. Hold on. I done.
Read out tomorrow's topic real quick, y'all, before we get out of here.
Let me pull it up.
Y'all be careful out here. We forget hit with a storm. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got everything, lights and all that stuff.
Here you go.
All right, tomorrow's topic is, hold on. How have social media benefited or harmed people's social lives?
Man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Well,
That's the question. Has social media
think about it.
harmed or helped our lives? No, we got cameras everywhere. We got phones,
Everywhere.
we recording everything. People writing their diaries, their whole life story on that phone now. People can't live without that phone now. And kids got phones. I see parents buying kids phones. How old your kid need to be to have a phone?
If they walk, we gonna do this today or tomorrow.
Okay, no, we talk about tomorrow.
We can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
talk about
'cause
tomorrow.
I ain't had no damn phone.
I didn't either.
I ain't
and
have no
I came
phone
out
either,
just
but I'm just
fine.
asking.
I ain't had one.
But the time was different too.
Yeah,
'cause
that's different times.
We just got to talk about how the police, because
Yeah,
they might
yeah.
see a 15-year-old boy. They're like, oh, he grown. He's a threat. He might need, Mama, I need to, tell you I love you before something happens.
So make sure we remember that.
Yeah.
And the question tomorrow: how old you feel like a kid should get a cell phone? Because I've seen kids at 4 or 5 years old with cell phones.
For what? And they always with their parents.
They say their parents, so I can be able to get in touch with it.
They right there in their room. Go walk down the hall and they right there. Go say, hey, look what you doing.
I remember when we ain't even had no damn more controls to TV. When my papa would tell me, "Boy, go over there and change the damn channel." I'd be like, "Damn."
With the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we had remember the cable box with the little knob where you had to click it. Click, 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 click. HBO was like in the middle of channel 22.
You had to put on the little dot. You had to put on the dot.
Click, 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 click. You know, my grandpa be like, "I better not catch you watching them nasty movies at nighttime."
Like, Granddad, the one you be watching?
Well, y'all, we out of here. We enjoyed y'all. Hey, like I said, y'all see the donation app. Make a donation. So we need mics. We need more headphones. JD ain't got no headphone, no mic. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get some equipment. We got the green screen. We got a TV show coming. So we need stuff, y'all. So we need donations.
Donation.
Cash App Joe Finger. You know what I'm saying? And hey, y'all, we also finna move the station to another on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be getting that invitation. We'll be soon changing it. Plus, we're almost ready to get the radio station started, y'all. So that's what we're working on behind closed doors. You see, we got the panel. So we have to show people. People don't believe you, especially our people. You know what I'm saying? We have to show us to make folks to believe that this is what we doing. You know, y'all understand me? So we out of here, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Make it do what it do, baby. Anybody got something to say before we go?
Take care of yourselves.
Take care.
Oh, we gone.